Welcome to
Mac Meeka Live. Drop bombs on them. Yeah. Dropping bombs.
That's what's up. Shout out to the new people here.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
We appreciate you.
Top of the year.
For real, for real. Let me turn my phone off because I give the rules and then I always break them. So I'm sorry, guys. But Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
2022.
Right.
Not to be confused with 2020 also, but
I do that all the time so far. I said 2020 a few times.
Yeah, no, it just like sounds like 2022, like 2020 also or something. It sounds weird. But this year started off great for me. So it's been a good year.
Cool for me. Okay.
Anticlimactic, okay. But, no, I mean,
it's only been like a week.
But no, good things can happen. I mean, I have a new position I'm going to be running.
Oh yeah.
And rebuilding.
Oh yeah.
Strong Arm Radio.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, so. I'm going to be looking for talent to, do some radio shows, but, 24 hours, 24/7, content all the time.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll talk. I mean, it's really music. So if you're going to do sports, we need music, in the back, need to have your put. So we'll talk, definitely, if you want to do something. So, okay, well, I mean, listen, I got a lot of leads. Okay, I didn't even know that was going to happen. But yeah, no, I'm excited because I'm bossy, so I like this kind of shit.
Right. Put her in charge.
And they didn't put me in charge. Like the boss put me in charge, and then I texted the guy to come in and bring the technician in, the engineer in or whatever. And I was like, so when's the engineer gonna be in? Because I want to talk to him about blah blah blah. He's like, oh, he'll be in on Monday, so come in on Monday. And he's like, and then you have to meet with this guy to talk about the shows you're planning. No, for what? I gotta what? Like he told me I can do whatever I want to do, and that's all you gotta tell me because I already have the whole calendar set up.
Oh, okay.
I literally do. It's crazy, and then little by little we input the different talent that we have coming in. But we need right now I have nonstop music, nonstop shows. I have a whole bunch of stuff going on. Strong on after dark. I mean when I'm I just don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I don't like that. I don't know. Once you put me to work, I just work. Yeah, I did it. So he took me aback, but it was all good. But other than that, like I said, the New Year was great. I brought it in quiet. What about you?
I did too.
Okay.
I went out on
the New
Year's Eve.
Right?
No, New Year's Eve I didn't go out. I stayed in. I was like, I can just stay in today. I wanted to go to a day party on New Year's Day, so I went to that. To the day
Racket,
party.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. You went to Taboo too, right?
Oh, Racket.
Oh, okay.
Well, Taboo was after the New Year's Eve.
Okay. Oh, okay.
New Year's Eve, that was Thursday. The New Year's Eve was on Friday.
Yes.
I hung out on Thursday. And then Friday, that's kind of just.
That's what Joy was hosting at our studio.
Yeah, her and Trina hosted, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we went there, and then afterwards, we had a strong arm something at Taboo.
Oh, oh God. Meanwhile, listen, but we're not gonna talk about what we strong armed. However, I'm very.
Y'all know the name of their company is called Strong Arm.
Yeah, that's
the name of their company too, Strong Arm.
So, but I'm not gonna even get into that drama. However, I am very proud of a friend of ours. So
yeah, me too.
Yeah,
me too.
Very proud.
Are you sure?
No, I'm very, very proud. Sometimes, you wonder if people have the strength to make hard decisions, especially when your life is going to be very different after, and and it was dope. I love to see that, that somebody is I don't care, you're not going to treat me any kind of way. I'm like, I love it. Yes, queen.
Yeah.
Any kind of way,
Yeah.
So I'm that friend that I'm like, leave them. You can do better. And it was so funny because I did see a meme and I showed my kids. I said, do I look like this? It was like some ugly duck or something. And it was like the friend that always tell you to leave your man. I'm like, because I'm always telling somebody to leave. They no good man. So they're like, no, mommy. I was like, okay, just checking. Just checking. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm very proud. Yes, I know this year did start off with a few losses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was a few. Yeah, quite a few.
Yeah.
Well, it ended really with like with
Betty White.
Betty White, John Madden,
Yeah.
and then you have like
Sidney Poitier. Yeah.
You say somebody else?
Your great aunt.
Oh, my great aunt passed. Yeah, those things on my
Yes.
card too. Somebody.
Yeah, there's a few people. Vincent from the NFL. You know, he passed away. I think like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I forget his last name. It's on my card, but I ain't looking. So,
Yeah.
oh, there you go. Yeah, my bad. I didn't write him down. My bad. We'll get to him in the next segment, I'm sure. But yeah, it ended.
But I feel like it always happens like that. Like the end of the year is always that toward the end, in the very beginning too. It's like a lot of people pass at the end and the beginning. Like it seems like that. It happens a lot.
It was crazy with Betty White though, because I know that they were.
Her birthday's like on the 17th.
Yeah, and they had her in all these different magazines.
Right, ready to celebrate.
Yeah, all these different writers were writing about her, and she had the funniest answers, still just like making fun of herself. And at 99, and she's like, they're like, "What's your secret?" She's like, "Stay away from anything green. Like I just live my life and eat what I want, do what I want." And I was like, "Damn, that's dope." My 96-year-old aunt in Chicago, she says the same thing. So I'm like, well, shit, I'm gonna start doing that. Right. I don't know.
My aunt just passed this morning. She was 92. So I was like, you can't be selfish. It's like, okay, what else you want to do? Like, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta learn, like, not to be selfish and understand that she's,
And even Jean we had a great aunt too, right? Yeah. That passed and she was 97.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, wow,
they
he's
make it to the 90s.
I want to do that.
Right.
I want to do it for sure. Like, it's because even Sidney Poitier, he was like
94.
Yeah. So I like this trend.
Yeah.
Let's keep it up because I want to meet my great-great-grands and all that stuff too. So that's gonna be dope.
Betty White, I didn't realize she had a stage, like, she had a little moment with civil rights too, though, that just recently came out. I don't know if y'all had heard about that. Because she was one of the first that had, like, a black entertainer and dancers incorporated into her show. Mm-hmm. And they tried to cancel her show. They told her not to have a black dancer on the show. Oh. And she said, if you can't have him, you can't have me. Okay. And he stayed on the show.
I've seen a clip.
That's why Betty White's loved like that.
Okay, I've seen a clip of her with a young Janet Jackson, and they were doing a show together.
Jay-Z and her on Saturday Night Live too, and she was showing them mad love.
Jay-Z showed them mad love. Yeah.
Jay-Z?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, because I was like young Janet Jackson. Y'all said Jay-Z.
No,
I'm like
also young Jay-Z. Because it was years ago.
Oh, okay. No, I'm saying Janet Jackson young. She was like 10.
Like was she Penny?
Yeah, like around that age, like
Penny.
So when I say young, I mean that young. Yeah. So that's how y'all threw me off. I'm like, what?
Sidebar. All right, this is like super sidebar because I want to ask y'all this. But all right, it was a good times, right? When Penny was on. So JJ, wasn't his character JJ Walker?
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what's his real name?
Jimmy Walker.
Oh, but it is
Jimmy Walker.
Oh, okay, because he's on a commercial. And he's like, "What's up? It's JJ Walker." And I'm like, "Isn't that his character name? Like, why is he going by that? We know him." So it was just like weird. I just wanted to ask that, y'all. I'm sorry. I look to you guys for answers.
You know his name.
You shut up. Somebody escort Baby Floyd out. Like, please. Sick of his ass already. It's only the 8th? What's the 7th? It's only the 7th and I'm sick of you. Come on, stop.
That's your first time seeing him this year.
Yeah, it is. Thank God. Had I seen him before.
Y'all talking about Jay-Z. Y'all know they did the thing last night on the Emmett Till. And that's produced by Will Smith and Jay-Z. Okay, so I had to leave my parents' house. It's a series, right? I was at their house and I had to go back home with my kids and stuff like that. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to watch this. So it's on CBS, right? So I'm going to be able to watch that. I have like Paramount. They have it, Paramount TV. But I'm excited because I thought it was just like a movie, a 2-hour movie, TV movie. But when I saw it said episode 1, I said, oh, this is going to be good. And, I saw the beginning when the mom was telling him, like, listen, white person look at you, look down, you don't. Right.
Yeah, I was like, well, where's he from? Because he looked like he's going into the South. Wherever he's from wasn't like that.
No,
you know, they had already, you know, and I was like, is he from the north?
Oh, so they were just teaching him.
Was he from up north? Does any? I didn't get that part.
The story was he was up north and they sent him.
They sent him down to Mississippi or something, right?
His grandparents for the summer.
Yeah.
That's when he got.
I don't want to sound ignorant, but I always wondered, like, how you lived up north and then you moved down south. Like, I would always try to right, like.
Wait, no,
that was a much of a difference.
So
like,
I didn't see the entire episode. However, he just wanted to go and work, and so it was like a guy with money. It wasn't his grandfather or something.
Who was the guy? I think
I missed the beginning part. I just saw them at the dinner table, so I didn't get who the guy was.
He begged his mother to go down.
Yeah, he begged her. He begged her, and I was like,
why they want to go?
He wanted to go and hang out with the guy, and like he said, his brother was gonna be down there and things like that. So he was excited and just wanted to be out there. But they were like, when he had to take the train, so he met them at the train, and the mom was like, you know, prepping him like, listen, if somebody look at you, you don't look. It's not the same. She was just really trying.
But that's
to
crazy
groom
how
him.
much of a difference it is.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And the young man.
Below the Mason-Dixon line.
The crazy thing about it, the boy was like, I got it, mama, I got it. Then he got on the train. This boy was hopping from seat to seat. Like a kid that don't, like he could go anywhere. He was just so happy. Right. He wanted to look out the windows, but he was going from seat to seat around white people, and they were like this, like looking at him. They were very irritated, very annoyed and aggravated. You could tell, and he was like, you know, the older gentleman. I don't remember, like I said, who he actually was, but he was like, come sit here, please come sit here. Like he was trying to like contain everything, but it was, it looked good. It was filmed great. Like the quality was good too. I always like that. Yeah. Some Lifetime movies, the quality isn't great and the acting isn't good, but of course they had good actors in it. Cause he's a well-known actor, the older guy too. So
he was, I think, he played the Colonel or something on A Different World.
Yes, that was the Colonel. That's exactly who it was.
That's who it was.
Yeah, he played it great. Yeah.
To show my age.
Wait, I'm gonna tell y'all a good movie. My mom was in town during Christmas and it was on Netflix, and I don't ever really watch TV, but
I know. I probably didn't see it.
So tell me if you did, because I know you're gonna know it's good. It's a series called Clickbait.
Yeah, I saw it.
You seen it?
Yeah.
It was good, wasn't it?
It was good, yeah.
That was real good.
It was very good. You know, everybody thought it was. Oh, we gotta watch it. Let's run them. Listen, come to my theater. We go and watch it. Listen, let's do a movie day. Like Clickbait is really good.
No, it's real good.
You know,
it's like one of those movies that you had to keep thinking. You keep thinking this person is not.
But we can't even don't.
Well, that's all. I'm just saying.
So it's really good. I saw another one recently with my kids. It was called Intrusion. It was good. Could have ended a little better, but it was good.
It's on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix, so watch it.
Look at it. Intrusion.
Intrusion, yeah.
The True Story shit was good too.
Which one? Oh, you know what? I want to watch it, but I don't want to watch it. Because that's with Kevin Hart. And I don't want to see a comedy. I want to see some like...
Oh, me and my mom tried to watch it.
It's not a comedy. It's not a comedy. It's not, yo.
No, it's not a comedy.
That was good.
Hey, what's up? Leo Gaines? Leo.
We tried to start watching it, but then we were like kind of confused. Like he had a brother that was doing a lot. Yeah.
So that was it. Yeah. Yes. So I see it on there, and I always like, do I want to watch it?
You're like,
don't say it. But is it a comedy?
No. From what I've seen, it wasn't a comedy.
Because it acts like it's a regular, story in the synopsis, but I don't like.
Did it start out
slow? At night I don't want to watch a comedy. At night I want to be into some drama stuff.
Alright, that's where I was at. The slow build up. Both of us were like, alright, we kind of.
You gotta catch him back and like reel him in like real fast because he's not a TV guy.
No, but like it's one.
Oh, okay, I think we made it to like half of the thing.
So I tell him like he would love Raising Canaan because like you're from up north, so I feel like you would love it. I mean, you wouldn't love it as much as me because, it's around my way. They filmed everything. So, it's nostalgic for me. No, really, it is nostalgic. So, like, I know every place that they're at, Baisley Park. I mean, the opening scene is at the high school next to mine, like, because they closed that one down. So, they were able to shoot inside Jamaica High School. So, that was dope.
It was cool to see Wesley Snipes. Like,
and True Story?
Yeah, he killed.
How old is he?
Yeah, how old is Wesley Snipes? He said, I'm going to say he has to be 60. Okay, he's 59.
We watched this, she be like, yo, how old is this motherfucker?
Exactly. When I looked at it too, I was like, how old is he?
How old is Wesley Snipes?
I was like, we all said the same thing.
Y'all ain't right. Leave that ages. That's what you are. Ages. Age ain't nothing but a Q or Leo. Age ain't nothing but a number. Come on.
Okay, I gotta get back to it. That's funny though, because everybody thought the same thing. How was it?
No, but there's actually a lot of good things that actually came out. I guess right after COVID, whatever. Money Heist has been out for a while, but clickbait was something that clickbait is something that good that came out after.
Yeah.
I think that was like a really good show.
I like shows like that.
See, you do?
Yeah.
Okay, see, I like, so I love Wu-Tang. I've been trying to get you to watch the
I watch, that's about music, so I watch that.
It's going to be horrible because this season was whack.
Who?
And that's why they're going to get canceled after the next season. Season 1, amazing. You're wildin'. What the season 3 or season 2 right now?
Season 2,
Wu-Tang. Season 2? It's whack. You're wildin'. It took 6 episodes for it to even get decent. Got one decent episode, then it started going backwards again. Like, that show was so slow dragging.
I think it was a real build-up, though. But
that's why they got canceled. Like, now they're canceled. They got one season left and they canceled.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it. Because they want to do the slow build-up shit. I'm sorry, RZA, but no.
I wanted to ask Mac, what did you think about Will Smith playing, because I know your connection to them, playing Selena's
I think he did a good job. I mean,
was it King Richard?
Some people act like
they just wanted somebody to look more like him.
But I feel like he delivered the role. I feel like I was looking at their dad when he was acting. So
I think he did a good job.
Yeah, I feel like that's what you're supposed to do. That makes you a good actor, right?
Yeah, that was a dope movie, yeah.
I didn't see it, and I think I heard where people were coming from. I didn't see the movie, and I definitely want to see it so that I can like weigh in further. But he's a great actor. Like, he's one of like those people that went from rapping to being a great actor that I love. Like, it's wild, and that's great. But
you almost forget that he rapped.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, he's a better actor to me than a rapper, you know? Yeah. But I feel like I hear where people are coming from. It's like, there was an opportunity
when you watch it, but when you watch it,
someone else a role.
You're not gonna think.
So, I mean, that's why I said I want to see it. I want to see how
he's he's not looking like normal Will Smith. He actually scruffy up.
But they feel like because he don't favor the dad. That's what people want him to look like the dad. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he delivered.
I feel like there's so many actors in the world that you could have gotten someone that is hungry and that could deliver that role too. Give somebody a chance, or even somebody that is out that could deliver that role. And
he played that shit good though.
He did.
I'm sure he did, because he's an amazing actor.
He did.
He's an amazing actor, so I
didn't like him in Ali. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like that. That was just me.
You didn't?
I
know he went red. I was like, okay.
We ain't know what to say.
We don't really care about that one. Right? Like that. Damn, I think I was graduating high school.
It was a pause there,
like, Gene, come on, man, let's stay current. Come on, please. We have guests in the building. You brought one. Like, let's keep it current. For real. But we're gonna take a 3-minute break. We're gonna come back with some sports, and we're gonna talk. I mean, I don't even have to tell y'all to get active because y'all been doing a great job. Somebody get Baby Floyd out. Why is he getting a vibe? Shout out to Speed Mob, the Lab TV. We in here. And the org. Whatever. Hey, welcome back to Mac Meeka Live. Mob is in the building. Ain't seen y'all in a minute. It's good to see you though. Definitely. All three. Definitely good to see y'all. But let's get into some sports.
We're gonna see 3 sports topics. Y'all can feel free to give your input. Yeah. Well, first we just want to shout out tennis star Sloan Stevens, who got married on 1/1/22. Soccer player, Josie Altador. Soccer players. Yeah, sorry.
Congratulations to them both.
Exactly.
Marriage is a beautiful thing.
Right, and then they had good numbers too. 1/1/22.
Yeah.
That's
I would like 1/1/1. I don't know.
1/1/22.
Whatever.
Next person on our list is Tristan Thompson.
Tristan, third trimester Thompson, they call. They call some crazy stuff online right now. And yes, I didn't make that up. I'm not that witty. Listen, that man. I just want her to leave him alone. He's not even that fly. Like, he's one of those cornball guys that because he's an athlete, they think he's fly. Like, no, he's corny. Like, he's a corny guy. Corny guys gonna do corny shit regardless of if they have money or not, you know? And just the disrespect. This has nothing to do with who he is or who she is. It's just disrespectful over and over again. She was pregnant, about to give birth, and the man was like, a video was released of him like literally having sex with somebody, like as she was about to go to the hospital the last time. This is crazy.
Why do you feel like she keeps taking him back?
You know what? I feel like the first reason was I feel like she sees her siblings having kids by the same man, which is weird because her mom had 2 different husbands. So it's okay. Like, you find somebody that's treating you right, it's okay to go on and move on and have kids. But I can understand that stigma. You know, I had 2 kids, they're by the same guy, my ex-husband. So I think I understand that stigma though, because people ask me all the time, you know, I'm dating and things like that. People like, oh, like, you got 2 kids, how many baby fathers? I'm like, 1. But it's a thing. It's really a thing. And I didn't really think about it. So can you imagine, you know, she with her sisters, they all have the same father and this and that, and then she wants more kids. And that's the real thing. She wants more kids. I know that they were trying for another kid and things like that. And I was just like, but just move on, because he is not the one, okay? Not the one. I'm big on that. Like, move on to somebody who's gonna respect you, because like, honestly, it's just me. I'm not clothing, like, no. But, however, I would never, this is kind of, you know how they say never, no. I would never, you try to mess with my friend or a family friend and embarrass me like that. I left my husband because he took somebody in the area in Long Island. They went out to eat in Long Island. In Long Island, which is pretty big. And I was like, they know me out here. Bye. You gotta go. Like, you not embarrassing me out here. Like, that's not gonna happen. And that was a big move, big decision. You know what I mean? But for her to take him back after that was crazy.
Well, before the paternity test came out, he sent like True like a bunch of roses.
Yeah, I saw that. She don't know. I think it was more of a, I know I'm about to be missing for a minute. Because she did not let me come back. Come around for a little bit.
And then Lamar Odom reached out, you know, via social media, just saying, you know, he wished her the best and she's a good person and things like that. Kind of like just trying to reconnect on a friend level.
You know, Lamar, I have to say this about Lamar, because Lamar is actually a very good friend of my ex-husband. So, me and my ex were together since I was 18, he was 19, took 30.
Oh, yeah, I never seen him at the training party.
Yeah, so we saw him at the training party. I was like, oh, you don't remember me, huh? I done stayed at your house, this and that. He's like, oh my God, whatever. He is such a good guy. Like, I wish that he didn't have the issues that he had when he was with her, because I feel like he would have given her what she actually needed, which is like love and affection. Like, she just really wants to feel wanted and loved, and he could have given her that, but he had other issues like the drugs and stuff like that. Yeah. It had nothing to do with other women and things like that, and that's something that they maybe could have overcome. And I just wish that he really could have given her that. I really do feel like that. Like, I know Lamar well. Like, he's really a good guy. Like, he definitely could give somebody whatever they're looking for in that respect once he really feels that love. Because, you know, he comes from a broken family, and he's always loved that idea of a family, you know? And that's because some people come from a broken family and be like, I don't know what love is, so fuck it. No, he comes from a broken family, or like, and he wants to have all that love around him.
Right.
So it's dope. Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Another topic in sports was about Antonio Brown.
Why everybody laugh? Don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, you don't do that.
I want to hear some people's perspective. A lot of people have different perspectives.
A lot of people did.
I think that basically.
There we go, Josh. Let's go.
Let's explain the story version. Everybody doesn't know.
Oh wait, hold on. We're gonna explain that. I didn't know Natasha didn't know. Okay.
So basically, he
last Sunday, right?
Yeah, last Sunday. took his jersey off during the game.
When they were winning.
They weren't winning at the time. They didn't win the game. They weren't winning at the time. But he took his jersey off. He basically just left everything there. Just left. They were losing. Took his jersey off. Just left it out there. Like hyped the crowd as he walked off the field. I didn't mean to about himself.
Threw shit into the stand.
Yeah, as he exited off, basically, I guess was leaving in the game or quitting. I don't know what exactly that was, but he chose to do that in the middle of the game, and that kind of drew a lot of attention. And then he later on came out and said the coach was trying to make him play with an injury. They started throwing people on the bus like Tom Brady's trainer, give him his money back. Like it's something like
Stop getting random, but
what do you think about it? Like, do you feel sometimes they do force athletes to play?
Well, I personally said that that's happened to me.
Yeah.
However, I'm not doing it in the middle of the game.
Right.
I mean, now you make it about yourself. It's not about the team, it's about you.
Right.
And you can't do that in that sport, you know?
I have a question too for you about that.
Okay, so like, for instance, like, when I got to the Dolph, when I came to the Dolph, my first week here, came to the Dolph, we actually were playing New England. And first half, we were running the ball, and we were beating New England. We got in the locker room, receiver and the coach got into like a physical altercation. Players had to break it up. But that stayed in house. It never made the media. We went out there instead of throwing the ball to please him, we lost the game. But that stayed in house. You know what I'm saying? So certain things they're going to keep in house. But once you can put it to the point where you let that work, you did this in front of everybody. So there's a way to protect you. However, I feel like they still didn't want to tarnish you too bad. So, even Tom Brady said, have empathy, have sympathy, all types of things for him in the press conference after the game. And still wasn't trying to say too much, the head coach said, let's not discuss him. He wasn't there, so let's, focus on the guys who played, like things like that. And then he later on released things, but I just feel like there's a time and place to handle certain things. You know what I'm saying? I understand, okay, that could have happened where they asked you to play, try to force you to play, but I feel like there's a time and place when you can handle it, whether it's halftime, after the game, whatever, but not in the middle of the game.
So my thing is, and it's actually not even really a question, it's more about what about the players, like I know many that actually, they're so passionate about their game, they just want to play. So even my ex used to get shot, he had a bad knee for a long time. And he used to get shot before the games just because he wanted to keep playing and want to play. And so that's what I'm saying, like, you're getting shot up before the game to play. And so maybe that's the thing, like you want to play. Like yes, you're telling, because from what I got from the text messages, because there were text messages that he released, but he was trying to say I was pressured to play. In those texts, there was no pressure. It was him letting them know that he's hurt. He said, let's talk about it. So we don't see the pressure, but that could have happened after. But my thing is, he seems like a player that wants to like go out there and do him and play hard and give it his all.
Well, people really do their research back in Pittsburgh that happened on that side where he said he had an injury. Coach told him to get an MRI, and he didn't get it. Mike Tomlin. And he ended up not getting it, but he had his agent Drew call and say, we feel like he can play. And Mike was like, well, I didn't see the MRI. I don't know, so I'm going to hold him out. And he held him out, and he had an incident, from there too.
And I just have a question. Like, you've been in the pros. I never reached the pros, but I played up to a certain level. And then I watched a lot of Antonio Bryant's, like his after the game, right? And then when they had the initial reaction, I had my feelings. But at what point is it like they treat players like a human being? Like, if you say you can't be hurt, it's like, don't get out of the stadium. Like, okay, I understand. Take a seat, take some water, everything like that. But get out of the stadium, it's like, why tell the player to bang it? If you feel like, they could be a firm proponent of your team to maybe reach a Super Bowl, but you feel like you just need to win this game right now because they were losing at the time.
Yeah.
So maybe they feel like pressure of the coach, like we need to win this game. But where's the barrier between a player and a coach where they need to treat somebody like a human?
Well, when you said who left the stadium?
Antonio Brown.
But he left on his own. They didn't ask him to leave.
That's what he's saying.
Oh, okay. Because I'm confused because it was like
Antonio Bryant said that Bush Arian said that he's like get out. So he's like.
I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, he's like, and I feel like it's probably maybe I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what Antonio Bryan said. But I feel like in the heat of the moment, he might have said that, but he didn't intentionally mean. Antonio Bryan
also might have saying get out of like
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
out the play or like get out of the field, not out the stadium.
Yeah, I think you meant stop embarrassing the fight. So I don't know.
So when they put it like that barrier, but it's like it doesn't go that far. It's like okay, you can't play. You don't have to get upset, but I understand. But as a coach, I wanna.
You understand the coaches has emotions going on too because he's coaching the game. That's a lot of adrenaline stuff going on too. So then you have somebody who is now making the moment about them and not the team. That's a little distraction too. And that's what teams don't like somebody coming in the locker room and being a distraction. You know what I'm saying? And they were get ready. They got rid of it so quick because they looked at it as a cancer in the locker room. So it's hard to keep that. Nobody else wants to pick that up, especially when you've shown the history and past of having these moments. And it keeps being moments about you before the helmet.
Well, I think that's why the text messages came about and why he was.
But you also, I feel like you're wrong for even trying to say anything bad about Tom Brady because you had these other incidents before, but he's the one who stuck his face out there and basically brought you to Tampa Bay with him. Y'all won Super Bowl together, and all that you did in the past, had a clean slate. Everybody forgot about it. Until you just did this again. So now you reminded us again, after you just clean everything off.
Like, this is serious. Like, do you think he's on something?
Well, if people were saying like it might be they showing him getting hit, like you know what I'm saying, in Pittsburgh, like you take those blows to the head where things like that are happening and you don't think rationally sometimes.
I can see that.
And
I think so.
You got to look at it like when that stuff happened,
that's
what I'm about to say. Like when you got cut from Oakland, and also you started being a rapper and had rap videos like
he's on the table.
It was like wait, and it was just like some things like a little irrational behavior, and everybody keeps screaming the same thing like get him up, but whoever the core people around him is, they're just kind of just cheering it on until they can't no more. So the core people around him aren't really paying too.
That was with his baby's mother too. He did that on social media.
Yeah, that was more in the middle of leaving
Oakland. He went to Tampa Bay.
Yeah, Tampa Bay. So when you have somebody, you have Tom Brady put his neck out there and say, "I'll bring him with us. I got him. Well, I'll make sure he stays good." And then you did, and everything's forgotten. They said, "Look at this turnaround. Like that was like the thing last year." And then you really was under the radar this year until then. So now I was like,
yeah, he was totally under the radar.
Yeah, like you didn't hear much about on the shit, so
nothing.
That's kind of good. Like,
I'll tell you.
Do you think he liked the attention?
I think he's sick. Honestly, I think he's sick.
I think he might have some like mental issues. Yeah.
I think he's sick because it's the drugs or he's sick, and I want to say he's sick.
And I don't think it's drugs.
I think it's CT. Like I think that's what it is. And it's just like you said, like you can't figure it out. Like that. Vincent Jackson, I got his name now, guys. Vincent Jackson, look at his 12 seasons with the. He died, and they wanted to say he was alcohol abuse. But the autopsy revealed that he suffers from CTE.
Yeah.
So I feel like, hello, that might be.
But what's crazy is they're not really doing anything to kind of treat CTE. They're just like giving you like a settlement and saying, okay, you scored this, we'll give you this amount of money. But it's like,
you ain't getting hit a lot though, so that's good.
But you see how they swept that movie under the rug? And people don't really talk about that movie. And that movie was based on a lot of true stories. But the NFL has a lot of money, so they can sweep stuff like that. That movie came so fast to left. They don't talk about the movie much. Like, yeah, it is a good movie. But that discussion of that movie did not last long at all.
It's so funny. What's the name of the movie again?
Is it called Concussion?
Concussion, yeah.
That was the name of the movie?
Yeah. What would they give the Junior Sales family? What would they give the Junior Sales family? Like after they determined that was it, and he committed suicide.
They started doing testing. I don't remember what year. They started doing testing like 2014 when he passed.
Around there.
Around
Alright. But they started testing people to see which grade I had, and then they graded it at either 1, 1.5, or 2. that's what you got, 1.5 or 2 million.
I act real crazy. Let me tell you something.
If I play football and y'all want to test me, I'm saying all kind of crazy. That's what's your name?
Yeah, he had a real
Leslie.
Hey,
I'm saying crazy shit.
random question. You think that's AB plan to get like 10 million from that?
No, I think he really got it.
I think he's sick. He's saying about. I think he's sick.
And then, of course, when Aaron Hernandez passed, they did a study in his brain. He had a bad case.
Yo,
It was a bad case of it.
So wait.
his shit was off the chart.
Yeah, his was real bad.
Okay.
I ain't gonna hear him that. Let me not even stop. Cause I had so many with him and his like wanna be a gangster still. It was weird.
His shit was off the chart, but they his brain was really, really bad.
You know,
You gotta look at those positions where they're being hit, like being hit a lot.
like that, yeah. That's why I said, please don't choke me when they win. You don't like that. You feel like they hit you doing all they hit. So,
Anything as a former football player, you could probably, after the AB situation, you could probably look at it and say like, I ain't buying this.
I think the NFL needs to do a better job of teaching families how to deal with, players, former players, of the situation, and know the signs, the alerts, and who to actually call for help. I actually had somebody else reach out to me for a player who used to play for the Dolphins. I met this guy at the Spartan race.
Oh,
And he remembered from there, followed me on Instagram. He reached out to me for a player who played for the Dolphins, was a good player, and he sent me a video like, we think this man has CTE, something. But somebody else told me a couple years ago about the same person, like, the same concern. I kind of forgot about it, like 2-3 years passed, and this person sent me like, look at him, and I seen him, like, so I had to call the NFLPA, and I had to send it
I
to
need to
them.
be like NFL lawyer.
But that's what I'm saying, but everybody don't know who they can go to get help. That's what I'm saying, so they need to start educating, families. And then the thing is with the players, they don't want to talk to their families because they feel like their families don't understand. So they'll talk to me because they feel like, well, you've been through what I've been through, so you have a better idea of what I'm going through, or whatever. So that'd be another thing too. So it's hard for certain people to talk to them because they ain't really going to be proactive. But I know different people who had to make Baker act, like just different things. I had to go to a psych ward one time. They go talk to somebody like for their family, like you walk in there like. Everybody's just in there like, I hope I'm like treating like. Everybody just snap and like try to attack you or something. Like, you're dead sitting in there like with everybody. Like, so when I went there, I was in my mind just looking around the whole time. I'm trying to talk to them. Like, I don't know, nobody like have my moment and we gon' bang. But I want you to grab me from behind. But yeah, so and now I'm just like, oh gosh, but it's like I had to do it because there was somebody that was close too. So, but it's a lot, and that's why I added mental health awareness to my mission statement on my foundation too, because I started seeing that, oh, this is for real. Prior to that, you heard it, but then when I actually started coming in contact with different people who were going through things, I was like, oh, this is real.
Isn't there a way where they can improve it with the helmet situation?
I mean, they tried to do things with the helmets, but I feel like there's only so much you can do because once their head hits and their brain goes to shake and taps inside of, the skull, that's a concussion.
Yeah, because that helmet looks
But they trying to lessen hitting in like college now, like the hitting during practice, right?
But you have to look at the generation that I started. Like, it came from when I started. I've seen the transition from when I started to how I got like a little. They say softer now, but because back then, it was like, oh, you got your wrong, just get up and go back in. But now they became so much more aware of concussions and things like that. It became a thing like, we have to make sure, like, you know what I'm saying? And before, people playing because that's why people like you say, like all that, definitely had probably a bad case because you just got up and you shook it off. You know what I'm saying? But now they have to follow protocol and go through that.
Well, I have to say, my cousin is DJ Blaze.
You
never watched football, so I don't even understand how all the knowledge is coming. I'm so like,
No, you got
I'm so like,
my older son Jaden played football.
Yeah, but no, all this like knowing and watching, like that's I'm not used to that, so I'm like, I don't know if y'all saw me. I'm like,
I wouldn't even answer the polls. I don't know how many concussions I got.
Stop. No, but it was like amazing listening to you just now. Like I was like, watching football now. Like Actually, like, there's no way I'm going over there to watch a football game. He doesn't even like football. He's gonna be talking the whole time.
It happened to be like we just actually happened to be watching the game when it happened. So I was like,
So
I saw it. Yeah, I was like, yo, this is fucking crazy.
I was watching it again. That's crazy.
But you're right. I know we don't watch football. We had company at the house,
And I left.
and she left, and I was like, yo, do you want to watch football? He was like, yes, please. And the game was on, so I put it on.
That's dope. That's dope. So we're gonna take our last 3-minute break of the night. We're gonna come back with a little bit of trending topics and Mac Meeka after the talk. Anyway, hey guys, sorry about that. Mac is yours. Yeah, Mac is on.
Yeah.
All right. Well, welcome back to our final segment. We're gonna get into some trending topics, and then we have a few little questions for y'all from Mac Meeka After Dark. So we're gonna let's get into it.
Let's do it.
How about the internet solving young Dolph's murder? Well, they didn't really solve it because there's more than one person they were looking for, but one of the guys, a 23-year-old young kid, was in his videos, was like behind
Yeah, sure, right.
wearing
Right, hang with him.
his wearing his stuff.
What's Nas song? Watch them niggas that's close with you. Make sure they doing what they supposed to do.
Listen, I did a radio show the other day with and they played it when we talked about it. And he was like, yo, put on Nas. I was like, okay. But yeah, it's like made me think like there's so many.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of time when you do see it, it is kind of.
And what we were talking about on that show was, shout out to Reggie Mathis. He does a show here, Strong on Radio. We're keeping him around. It's the boss. I'm keeping him around.
He's a lawyer too.
Yeah, he's a lawyer. He has a good show. His show actually streams throughout the jails and stuff like that, so it's dope. But one of the things he was saying was that we gotta watch who's around us. So that, and I was like, yeah, you do, but at the same time, when you making the kind of money you making, you flossing, you doing all that stuff, when the guys around you not eating, it's a little.
But I feel like, cause I had a conversation like that similar in the gym. They not eating, but is it because they don't want to? Because like if you look at LeBron's team, all those guys around him, he put them in position and they took it and they made something with the position. But like some people like to just be around, they don't like to put in their same work.
So we were saying that in our, because we're just watching that, we just assumed that they were just around. So with LeBron stuff like, yeah, he put them in positions to win. So that's.
But you know, you put people in position, they still
right. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right, so
He did do that though. So that we're not even excluding him from the conversation.
no, but we said we don't know he did that. We don't
That's what I'm saying. We don't know
know
if Dolph did that.
And that's just somebody who
You just
just
assume
like,
that he's
nah,
around.
you just take care of me.
Yeah. And it was crazy because I was like, damn, regardless of if he put him in a position or not, it's like he put you on in the sense of like he wanted you around. Like
He let you experience what he experienced. So yeah.
You know, sometimes people may not be in a situation where they want. I mean, they were like, oh, he was getting 100,000 a show. This is some of the things the guys were saying.
That's not his kid, but that's not his kid, that's not his family, that's not his responsibility.
We don't even know if that's
You can't
true.
watch other people's pockets, yo.
That's true too. That's why you can't watch everybody's pocket.
Right.
And that's what I was trying to
But
say.
you know, when people that work to help me get that show, like, why do you feel like you deserve it? You already here for free.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're drinking for free.
You're drinking for free, you're traveling for free, you're doing everything else for free.
So-
What else you want to do?
So
Pay
now
bills and what?
I'm a victim of like
I
a
was just
friend or
going to bring
whatever.
that up. I know that happened to
You
you.
remember, that was like of a friend who lived with us, did all this kind of stuff, but was in position and was put in positions that like, the teams would always get the friends a job if they were.
I've done it with somebody.
They always
It was my first 2 years in Minnesota. Got the job.
Jobs and
You ain't paying no rent, you ain't paying nothing.
They
They
nothing.
Go to work.
So
Go to work.
the kid, I'm not saying the name, the guy was going, he dressed up every day like he was going to work or whatever. And then he just looked like he was going
That
to
shit's
work.
crazy.
And I spent so much, like I really never really noticed it. He was going to places that I was going, not just the gas station, but like Victoria's, like the mall, like he was going to places like that. But this boy was like doing shit like buying steaks and cooking for bitches. So he was doing some crazy shit. But anyway, when I finally realized it, I was like, I didn't go here that day. I didn't go to that. But my shit is in my pocket. Like, it was weird. He was was like going through he was getting my Amex out of my purse and going in and coming back and doing things. And I was like, but
it never was really working.
Never was working. So I said, but why would you do this? We bought you a car to go to your job. We bought you why would you even do this? And he was like, man, I couldn't go to that bullshit. They were trying to make me work at Brand Smart. He was like, they was never gonna believe I was Speed's manager.
People try like have an image too. They try to do that.
What? But it was so crazy. I mean, so much
put people in a position to stack money and save.
That was crazy.
Stack your money and save it.
That was crazy because I wasn't even as mad about him stealing, but it was like we actually put you in a situation where you had money, you had a place, you had a car. I was like, give me that car. I was like, wow. I was like, give me that car, give me that title, like, give me everything. I was really crazy. Like, he was like on the road or some shit when I found out and I kicked him out. But I didn't know where he went, whatever. But they friends again, so they best friends again. That's their business. But, probably, I don't fucking know. I don't even care. That's their business. Do it again, I'm sure. But no, what was my point? No, but my whole point was that you can put people in positions. It's just whether if they want that. Because like for him, he had everything. All he had to do was literally go to the job that the team got him. Clearly at Brand Smart, he said they got me a job at Brand Smart. I'm not working sales because if somebody walks up in the mall, they're gonna know that I'm not his manager. I guess he was telling girls this and whatever the situation was. But my thing was, I just felt violated. Like, he was going through my bag, getting my stuff.
Well, he was stealing, so
yeah, but no, I felt like my brother at the time was locked up, and so we used to write, and I would keep I don't think my ex-husband would go through my drawers or anything, but for some reason, I'm just like that. I'm real protective of shit. Like, I would keep my stuff in my purse. Like, whatever purse, I would keep my stuff with me. So I had like a stack of letters that would go with like my wallet and everything. Everything, from my games to whatever, it's my baby bags. Like, I just didn't want people in my business, and I don't know why, but I felt like him going through my shit, he was reading my shit, and like, personal shit, and I just, that bugged me out more than anything. Speaking of my brother, he came, Christmas, we didn't talk about this, my brother came Christmas, like, randomly, had a whole baby.
Who baby is that?
I said, who baby is that? Like, he walked in the door with a baby, and I was like, who baby is that?
He was under the tree.
No, he like literally like walked in from New York with a baby on his arm. And I was like, who baby you stole? Like, it was just some weird shit. Larry, no, that's but
that shit was crazy.
He's crazy, but yeah, so that's
Monty tired.
yes. He always tired.
I was going to
Boy,
say,
go to sleep.
Meek Mill just had an article where he cut, like,
like all the people that he was on do it.
I saw that.
All they want to do is drive his cars, he said.
He said, I'm not letting nobody drive my $400,000 car.
They gotta have something, and I feel like a lot of people bring people around to inspire them, but some people get kind of complacent because they used to seeing him take care of everything. But at the same time, like, you don't want to always be the one doing it. Like, I'm bringing you and showing you the things, showing there's more out here besides, our block in Philly. So that's why I want you to come around and see. So that means I want you to get on and network, meet some people, get out here and create a hustle. So, like Rick Ross always say, like, you want everybody around you to be able, because if one person fall off, everybody fall off. The main person, if something happened to him and nobody else is really trying to make no money, it's shit over. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you want to empower everybody around you and put in a position to know how to make money, want to make money, all that. Like, so you can't depend on one man.
But the crazy part about like that, like even on that level, right? So like with my job, I'm able to employ a lot of people. You know what I mean? And
he always does, guys.
And I really hire a lot of my, like all of my friends, like at some point in time they work for me.
We need a round of applause for that.
No, he really does. Wait. So wait, I don't even mean to cut you off, but I'm not gonna like blow a person up.
But there was a time when I was telling you, like, oh, your friend keep calling me, la la la. He was like, you did not talk to that boy, because I got him a job. He don't even come to work. He's like, I looked him up, I was like, why is he calling me that?
That's the way you put your face out there for somebody.
I knew it was like 15
I'm the same person, right? Is that one of my
Still?
one of my good friends?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So check this out. So they say I enable that guy, right? So that's like,
Probably.
so that's the guy that I always, whatever position he in, he learned a trade, and I always give him a job. So literally the other day, we're about to restructure, and I said, yo, listen, before I get rid of people, I'm gonna call you first because I don't want to keep you, and then you're like, I don't want to do this, and then now I got rid of someone that's good. I said, listen, this is gonna be your job for like the next 2 months. Can you handle that? You're gonna get paid the same. Nothing's gonna change. And he literally told me, "Nah, I don't want to do that."
You're lying.
At least you were honest, shit.
And he got mad kids or something. He got like 3 or 4
I'm just saying, these things come there and they quit. Like,
Because he's done that before.
Right.
What happens is we've been through that before.
Yeah.
So now it's like, listen, but like, I'm like, listen, I gotta know because if I don't do this, I'm gonna fire somebody else.
But that's the thing.
And then you're gonna quit in like a week.
You can't want it more than they do. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I can't. And this is a dude that I want him to be in management. Like I've been.
Yeah, he wants so much for this guy.
But sometimes you see potential in people and you want them to do good and you try to put them in a position to do good and they just like, nah.
I think what Mac is really trying to say is you see their potential more than they do.
They do, yeah.
Yeah.
Like this don't make no sense to me, yo.
That's happened to me with several friends.
I don't get this.
To the point where I was like, damn. I've hired some friends that were excellent, but then you had some friends who get comfortable.
When Let's Chat, you hired somebody. They should have hired my ass.
Right, because they did nothing. They got paid a lot.
Mad good.
They went behind.
I was like,
they went behind me. They said, you know, Mac is busy. Don't bother Mac. You know, and then they just felt like, oh, okay, this is Mac's friend, and they got paid a lot, and
I seen them on Instagram.
I had to walk. They were taking trips. They were balling. They were balling. Did not know it was on me.
On his dime. On his dime. On his company dime.
Yes.
But he was in the pool partying. He don't talk to me like
In Brooklyn.
But he was like literally in the pool partying, buying shots for everybody. And I was like, yo, I was all jealous. I was like, damn, I want to be out there. Like, it was crazy.
And I was like, why the hell would y'all not tell me?
Where they at now?
He said Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Right there, no, you're absolutely right. Avenue C.
Yeah, so that was, they got paid
Not
good.
ED.
That's crazy.
And the travel was
I don't know what he had.
It was too much.
And they do their job. Like
It wasn't doing nothing.
nothing.
Nothing got done. What we have right now going on, that came through my connection, my contact, using my resources. What they did a couple years ago, we got nothing out of it. And when I found out about it, I was like, what? Nah. I'm dead this.
I was like, Mac.
Yo, that shit is crazy.
Mac.
When people don't want to work. Like,
Say it for the people in the back.
I've seen this.
I don't want to work, but you take advantage. I said, you realize that, like, we are partners. Like, you take advantage of me too. Like, this is all of us. This is me too. Like,
You take advantage of everybody.
everybody, I don't know if you, like, they try to talk them out of not talking to me. I'm like, what's wrong with y'all? Why would y'all not?
Yo, I had people fuck me over, and then Tasha was right there. And then right for New Year's, they called me like, can I borrow some money? I'm like, what?
The thing is that same person has since apologized. They always gotta come back.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, they're like, yo, can I wholesale? And I'm like, do you know what you just did?
Always.
They always gotta come back. And then since what they've done, the company has actually progressed. You know what I'm saying? And like I told you, the NFL is our client now. We just have a partnership that'll be announced either the end of this month or the beginning of February. Like, so now it's running itself. But all that shit you did 2 years ago, you could have been a part of this company, but you did it out there. Like, you know what I mean?
I think all that is karma. You know, like, it's really what's in your heart. You know, and then whatever you have in your heart is gonna come out into fruition in the.
But I'm gonna tell you what's crazy with that situation. Their attitude, see, they're the type of person who will get some money and have a nasty attitude. Their attitude had a little nasty, and we still didn't know.
We didn't know what was going on.
I didn't know shit was coming from my company.
Yeah.
So their attitude when they had some money had got a little nasty.
So Mac, I'm gonna give the short version. We were all out
Mac had no idea that the guy was stealing from him and well, not stealing, but abusing him and his company, right? Which is I guess stealing too. But we're all out and we're out to eat, and he's being ignorant with Mac, like just super ignorant. But and it was just a crazy thing, and then. He want to walk me out to the car and talk about it. I was like, I don't want to be a part of this. I was like, please leave me out of this. He's like, yo, why you ain't stand? Then he called me and cursed me and said, why you ain't stand up for me?
He was wrong in the situation.
He was wrong.
He was wrong in the situation. He had too much to drink. He was no,
he didn't play football.
He was wrong in the situation.
Unless he
had too much to drink, and it was at somebody's birthday dinner.
Yeah. That's why I say human's gonna human.
Right. I said niggas gonna need.
Exactly, bro.
But yeah. So that whole thing of trying to put people in position, people can take advantage of it. People can feel like they're your friends, so you're not gonna fire them and not fire friends, and they feel like you fire them as a friend. Like you fire friendship too. That's not the case. I know how to separate this, because guess what? If I was ever able to pay me, you would have an attitude. So I shouldn't have to hire you to do something. I'm paying you for a service. Do the service. I shouldn't have to micromanage and come back and make sure you did it right, because you should know what you're doing, right? Because if that's the case, I'm doing your job too. So I want to send you back.
And that's the most upsetting part of all of that, what you just said, is when you hire someone to do a job and then you're still doing the job.
I shouldn't have to. I should be able to trust you.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't think anybody ever did that job after that.
No, God took the action and that's what you got to worry about sometimes.
Yeah, I don't think.
I had to go.
But I will say this, like, Mac in general, like not just his partners, but Mac in general, he treats his friends good. So we were talking about that, Josh and I were talking about that earlier. He's like, oh, as a friend, you treat me good, I'm gonna treat you good. I want to, see you win and things like that. I'm like that. Mac is definitely like that. Larry's like that. But in Mac's case, he was treating him good in the friendship too. Like, so we're going out, we're doing things, not just sweets. Like, just he was in the sweets. Right. He was also doing a lot of things. He was just everywhere, just being. Just everywhere. And
so you would always think that you would take advantage of the situation that we be hanging out, like everything good. So I would think you would take advantage of, like, me? Like, you supposed to look out at least for me, like, look out at least, like, shit, I already was doing shit, right? Like,
and you definitely, like, you're definitely a kind-hearted person, so it's
right.
Like, even for that, like, people got to be more on point, like, make sure that.
Some people are.
That shit don't go south.
You have some people who I try to push and motivate to be, better, and they'll come back, and this is in their 20s. I always say some people just, they wasn't ready yet mentally. I was kind of forced in a position as far as business too. At 22 years old, they have to understand. But so my friends who are all 21, 22, they're mentally not in that space yet. So, but I'm still trying to push them because I'm being pushed, in my career, and they're not ready. But then when they got into their 29, 30, 31, they're now in that space, and now they're thinking back to, I just want to say thank you, and now I want to show you gratitude because they're in a space where, right, so I've had a group of friends do that, but then you used to have some friends who just want to sit here and, I say be like professional students, still be going to school at 35, like, and haven't really gotten a career yet. It's like, you got to figure out something, you know what I'm saying? So okay, they always go to school, but they can't make that your career.
I personally think that it's not everybody's time comes at a certain point, But certain people,
that's what I was just saying.
Certain people, exactly what you're saying. Certain people realize it sooner, and they're trying to school the other people, like lock in, and they don't see it, but we see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
100%. I feel that vibe.
And that's why I said I appreciate the ones who came back and said, like, I understand now. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just took, a little maturity and some time to understand, but I appreciate it that you do get that I was trying to, like, get you to, do better, or, be, ahead of the curve.
Well, I'm sick of those people, and I think 2020. No,
I can see the people from a mile away because I've seen the people for so long, for 20 years now.
Somebody else was about to say that.
Yeah, you've seen it so much. I've seen it in every angle. Now, some things I let pass because I just want to have a good time, so I don't care. But sometimes it's like, you gotta let people know.
That is true, and I get mad at Mac when that happens.
Some cases like, let's just vibe.
And I don't like that.
But sometimes you gotta let them know, like, you're not getting over now.
I was like, at a certain point when you've known somebody for so long and so many years, you gotta be like, yo, this dude is not gonna do nothing different. Like certain people are not gonna do that. They're gonna stay in their lane wherever they was.
And I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt, like maybe something to click and eventually grow. But I mean, people can tell you. I always go by people's actions because people will tell you how great they're going to be. Even when it comes to music, told you I did music. Probably going to get back into music sometime this year. Finally.
Send your demos. Listen, email us. Email us your demos.
So a little backstory, I put out Pleasure Peace project back in 2009. Right? 3 Grammys, and then I've also like put together like Trina's downstairs in the studio now. I put her and Tory Lanez together. I helped different people's careers out. Helped Iceberg at a certain point, put Miami with Little Kim. Just did different things behind the scenes with people once I got away from being in music full time. But I'm going to get back into it.
So I'm pushing back, for sure. He's going to do it anyway because that's his passion. But I'm pushing him to do it now. Let's get started now. He's very special. No, we know that part, but he's very special. Mac is very special because there's very few, like we just talked about, like Will Smith going from rapping to acting and actually being really good at it. So, so many athletes want to be rappers. Mac actually has a very good ear.
And I came in during the period of time with me, I was playing. I could go to the Grammys because we was in the playoffs. But I came in a time period where you had other athletes that was doing, they were trying to be the artists though.
That's what I'm saying. They were trying to rap.
Other athletes in music. So for me, I had to make sure I put together a solid, body of work because it's I don't want to be in that category of here go another athlete wasting his money on a project that ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So when I got those 3 Grammy nods, that was a big thing for me, even though we didn't win. So I want to get back in now to win one.
And we didn't tell you before we coming now, we are proud of that. And that's why we need to get back into it. Leave Ron, a.k.a. Metal World Peace, alone. Leave that man alone. I love Ron, though. I love Ron. Queen's native. Yeah.
A lot of artists at the time. A lot of athletes that were artists at the time. Because he was one. Kobe had rapped during a period of time. AI, Shaq, a lot of people. A lot of athletes that were had their artist thing going on too.
They're killing it right now. Dame Lillard.
Oh, Lillard, he's good though.
Who?
Dame Dollars. Yeah.
Dame Dollars.
Not our Dame Dollars. Damian Lillard. Okay, the basketball player.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He can rap. He actually can rap. Yeah.
He raps too.
And Mark can rap too. He has, and his video was pretty good. He had heard of video, I think, right? He's pretty good.
Who's the best rapper in the league?
Oh. I haven't heard everybody, so I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. But right now I'm gonna go with Dame. Right now I'm gonna go with Dame. Right now I'm gonna go with him. Oh, you gotta listen to his stuff. His stuff is really good. I'm gonna go with him right now. It's better than Iman, but I like Iman just overall as a person and as a man, as a husband, as what he represents. I like far from Tristan Thompson. What he represents is amazing. But let's move along. There's been a lot of fighting going on. Alexis Sky and Akbar. But I also saw Jason Derulo went off.
Yeah, I don't know the whole story behind that because just because you call me Usher, I'm going.
But it's Usher bitch, I think. I think it was the bitch part. Can somebody?
I didn't know.
Can anyone elaborate?
Hey, that shows y'all that the patient was different.
Oh, Jason Derulo location? Okay. All right, watch out for Josh, y'all. He gonna close on somebody at any point.
I know all I heard was Usher though, but then he just bolted across.
Yeah, he ran, and I was
he dropped this too.
So I didn't hear the bitch, but in the comments, they was not in the comments. I'm sorry, in the storyline that they were giving, they were saying that he said, "Usher, you bitch," and I was like, "Oh, I didn't hear that," so I had to, try to listen again. I didn't still hear it. I think they were trying to make an excuse personally. But I'm just wondering, you want me Usher, I want to fight you like that? He went in.
Is there a line?
That's
Is
my
there
point.
a line that a fan could cross where you're like, enough? I don't want to deal with this.
I don't know about verbally.
For me, I don't know. I don't know verbally.
When I told you that those guys we talked about this on the show before too, when the guys said the same thing they said to LeBron and he had them injected.
Oh yeah.
He said, I hope you ain't
But he had them injected though, but I don't
die on a car ride going home.
at a playoff game, and I was like, I went off, and I was like chasing them. My father like closed on me, and the security was like, where they at? Because we were going through moving crowds. But I was like, that's really ignorant because I'm with a little. First of all, she's a girl, but with a kid, a 4-year-old at the time. And they said the same thing with Brian. My question was it the same person? Did they move? Because that was verbatim exactly what was said to me. Yeah.
Right, so. McKinney, you've been in the league. What do you think? If somebody was going in on you,
what would somebody have to say to you to make you go ham like that?
I mean, not from a distance, because I feel like he was already walking away, like, you know what I'm saying? So, in that standpoint, we just kept probably going. It would have to be like where we're like in close corners, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I've ever been in a position where it's like, it has to be to me like more of a threat, you know?
Like, he gonna do something to you.
Like, I feel like it's something that can happen, like we about to possibly fight or something, but like you just yelling out, Orlando Pace, like, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, I'm like, okay, like, whatever, like, you know what I mean? That's why I feel like maybe it's more to the story, because, like, I don't know if we just be Usher bitch and then, like, it had to be something, maybe they had interaction earlier somewhere, I don't know, it had to be.
I definitely did not think that was enough. Like, when I saw the way he went off and everything, I just definitely didn't think it was enough.
It was something. We only seen like a small window of.
And it was harsh.
Yeah.
Like.
And he was mad, so like, it had to be more than that.
I'm in that situation, and I'm like, there's nothing that could bring me to that level. Maybe there's something that could get me that mad, and then I'll be like, you know what? Forget it. Forget the fame. Forget the.
I just feel like it has to be something where I feel like we're in a closed space where I don't know about this woman. Like we going back and forth, man. At this point, it's like, well, this ain't calming down, so one's gonna take off.
You know, speaking about Ron Artest, that was a great documentary, The Malice and the Palace.
Yeah.
That incident that happened with them.
At the arena,
yeah, that was crazy.
That's different. Somebody threw something at
Gary Payton choked his ass up.
That can't be.
Gary Payton threw something. He knew something. You heard me? I said, Gary Payton knew something.
Yeah, that's a little different. Somebody threw something. A fan threw something. Now you crossing the line. So that is my teammates here. Like, y'all team, so y'all gonna have to listen to that. Yeah.
You're supposed to like have your team back. I don't know.
Cause y'all gonna get in that locker room, they be like, what the hell is you doing?
Mac gonna say, where the hell is you?
I am.
Mac wanna know. Mac definitely wanna know. But the last, wait, hold on, we might have another question.
Yeah.
After situations like that, what's it like in the locker room?
It actually brings people closer. Because now you feel like, because now they feel like you really got my back. You know what I'm saying? It was them, they was on the road, and it's them against a bunch of fans on, you know, from away team for them. So they really feel like, oh, you got my back. You know what I mean? So that brings a little more like trust.
You about to run up into the stands with me, man.
Yeah. And you kind of sacrifice, like, you got to find, like, different things, like, that builds a lot of camaraderie.
Yeah, they had a big thing yesterday with Chris Paul because there was fans, you know, a lot of these 10-day contracts, and the fans was getting on one of the guys who was on a 10-day contract with the Phoenix Suns.
I feel like the fans get a lot of control.
Yeah, and then Chris Paul checked the fan. He said, listen, with the COVID and everything, if it's not for them, we can't play these games. The fan went and apologized to the player that he did.
As he should.
Yeah, so.
The fans gotta realize, like, ain't nobody coming to y'all job and yelling at y'all.
Yeah.
You never do that, like, nobody's doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, the job already a lot of pressure. You want to stay here and
fans feel very
disrespectful.
Yeah. Fans feel very entitled. Once they pay for the
ticket, you're not paying my salary. You pay more ticket. That's how fans feel. They paying, they want a ticket, they paying for their salary. Nah. You're not. You probably never funded good if you're not paying my salary.
You help clean up, but you're not helping. But I said the last thing we wanted to get into before we move into Mac Meeka was your boys from Fresh and Fit podcast.
I never heard of these people.
Actually, I don't know if I say the name. This is a podcast host. The two podcast hosts. They were online, and like if they had an episode and they were talking about dating black women.
Well, it started, people went and dug that up. So it started because Asian Doll was on the show.
And she walked off. Yeah, she had words with them.
Well, yeah, she had words with him. She was on the show, and the guy kept telling him to, you know, prior to her getting there, telling him to keep the chatter down because of the podcast or whatever. So when she came, he was saying it again, and she was like, "What do you mean?" And he was like, "Well, I mean, you're late, and you wasn't here. They've been talking about." She was like, "Yeah, you mean, like, you know what I'm saying?" And he kind of was going on like, "You could leave," and they was like, you know, the others were like, "Nah, she ain't gotta leave." But he was just aggressive. Maybe he was just fed up with what was going on earlier, but she wasn't there, so she didn't know. And all she said was, "You mean?" And she didn't really get. She kept her calm the whole time too. But then, you know, fans, they're gonna go dig up things about the show and their backstory, and they dug up those two guys basically saying that how they don't even date black girls.
They're like, no, we don't want it. It's like, you can do that if you want to. We don't know Shaniquas, no Quanishas, Quanishas. You can keep that.
What's funny is I know a white girl and I grew up named Lucretia.
Yeah. White girl, I'm to the point where I was like, let me see your ID. Yes, I went to school with Lucretia.
Wow.
Yeah, like Lucretia.
But yeah, that's crazy. That's wild. I didn't know anybody.
Like working in Lucretia. Felicia,
This is very. I know a lot of police that are white. That's not like what they were trying to say. Like Mac Meeka. Like
they was trying to get like real name, like name, like shit.
Yeah, they're trying to go up and you can keep that if you want. Y'all delve into that territory. They said something else. They made a real nasty remark. They were saying dark. No, they said dark something.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Meanwhile, one co-host is dark skin.
Yeah, but it was like real.
They just want their rap. Like they're building up, they're trying to build themselves up, but the way that black women and women in general, like there's no way to.
But that's they were saying, you down here down on all these black women, but that's who all are your guests or your show.
Yeah.
So like, how to make it make sense?
They're like, oh no, we're just talking about preference when girls say, because they of course had a rebuttal on it.
You know, girls like they rich man, so we want to only
date
this.
Rich man, a tall man, and I think, but that's not what you said.
Right.
Like they were like, oh screw that, I don't want none of that, and because. You know, I'm a big person about, you know, I hear everybody with their preference and that's your business. You know, I may have an opinion about your preference and that's your business. But when you say you only date this and you don't even want to date, you know, that's kind of fucked up. Weirdos, yeah. Weirdos, but it's just like, it's really stupid.
It means your mind's not open enough to even get to know something that you're just judging based off your eye. You're not really trying to get to know them as far as personality or anything.
That was a real nasty. I'm gonna figure it out, but whatever. It's gonna be next show. I'll remember it. But no, it was just nasty. I don't like people like that. It was a lot.
And then Joe Budden, you know, he had to say something too.
I'm glad he said something.
I am too.
Because he's somebody that a lot of people don't want to like go toe to toe with. So
but they've been trying to give like rebuttals all the time.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm glad. He said something. He's like, why y'all giving these clowns any kind of whatever? Like, you don't like the black queen, and that's crazy. Like, you know, the epitome of beauty, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't really seen Joe date a black girl, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, but I don't know all the women he's dated. No, Tahiri's black. No, she's Spanish.
Ethnic.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I don't know. But anyway, moving along. Moving along. You know, I had a few things I wanted to talk to you guys about. It's not really.
Y'all need to get more to drink. Shit. I feel like y'all was like quiet shit earlier.
Y'all quiet.
I'm gone.
All right, you have a question.
Where can we get that Mac? Is that shirt is dope. Where can we get that Mac and Meeka merchandise?
They're $24. Please buy them. Please buy them. Show support. Please buy them. We never asked. No, this is why I'm glad like you wore it today. I completely forgot. We were supposed to wear them. I forgot. But it's like we always forget to like. We just love what we do. We love being here and talking to you guys. Whatever. We really forget the business side of it many times, which is subscribe to the YouTube and buy the merch and blah blah. But please, thank you, Gene. Thanks for pointing that out. Shout out to Larry, who's always supporting everybody. You know, I'm sorry, DJ Blaze. Who's supporting things like that. But but no, definitely like. Buy some for the friends and the family, post them, tag us so we can repost.
We should have been saying this during the holidays.
All right. Stocking stuffers.
Right.
Stocking stuffers. No, definitely, Gene, get with us, please, for real. That'd be great. No, but one of the questions I think Josh went to the bathroom, but we're gonna get into it anyway before he comes back. One of the things I wanted to talk to you about is, well, talk to everyone about was, and Dr. Tasha, I know you have some stuff to say about this one. So there was somebody online talking about how their man is everything. They're loyal, they look great, everything was amazing, but the sex was whack.
Oh shit.
Is sex enough to end everything?
Absolutely.
God damn, man.
Well, clearly that means you hid in the bedroom, baby. Because she would have been gone. Bing bong. She would have been gone. So no, that's a compliment. That's a testimony to you. All right. But so it is okay. So clearly it is for some. So is it though? No, seriously. I know for women, I feel like the answer is different than men.
I feel like how bad, like.
Yeah.
Is it able to be fixed?
See, now we get all those things on Instagram.
Yeah, is it fixable? Cause like.
What is bad sex?
So listen, we don't get all those details on Instagram.
Well,
The plot is not thicken on Instagram, okay?
I'm about to go get the
Get me one too.
You're not really into it.
Well, I think no. I think for a woman, no. For a woman, I don't think that it's necessarily that she's not climaxing because there's plenty of times that we don't climax with people. We're great fakers. I'm sorry, we're great fakers. But I think that to me, maybe it's just not filling you up. It's not great. The movies are not great.
Y'all know, like in those movies, right, where it's like based on love, right? And you love the person, right? But it's just something different about them where it's like when y'all have sex, everything is like they the one. They the one. You know what I'm saying? Like what's the point where you start to be like, that's what you base it on? Not just like everybody you meet everyday life and you're like, they're good, but they're not them. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Like, who is the one?
CO loud as hell coming.
What up, Sia?
Hello, birthday boy. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
His birthday on Sunday, Sia.
He coming with us to the game.
Yo.
Happy birthday, CO. I'm sorry. So you said at what point? What? So wait, I want to catch them up. So we were talking about people. There's a woman that said that like the dude was loyal. Everything was great about him. He's a good guy. He looked good, but the sex was whack. So
I often
do we leave?
I often feel like the sex is based on love. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah.
If you really fuck with them, you gonna really go.
If you really fuck with somebody, the sex is even better. However, it's not based on love, like because I got good sex with somebody I don't like.
Exactly. It's like it's based on somebody romantic relationship.
And I got whack sex with somebody that I like.
You can have sex with, but there's the one
I definitely can. I have.
You know me.
Unfortunately.
You know me.
I've had sex with mine that wasn't good, but not like terrible.
I've had terrible sex, and it was just embarrassing for the person. And I was just like recording it again. But
that's my question. What makes sense?
well,
He's asking
for that person.
Don't say it. Don't say it. God.
I'ma say it. I ain't say no man. No, for that person was a teeny weeny. Like I think something was wrong. I told my homegirl I think like his mom might have been on drugs when she was pregnant with him. His shit was so small. I'm not even playing. I'm not even being funny. Like the shit was so fucking like I was like wow.
How you gonna put his mom on drugs because of that?
Somebody had, no, I'm just saying because I think somebody was sick. Like that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying like that is what the whole situation is.
So when you get past equipment size, right?
There's no getting past that shit, my
So
nigga.
even if
There ain't no
the
getting past
equipment
it.
size is huge and it's not good, then it's
I've had huge and not good.
right.
Cause it's like bang bang.
So I'm saying,
So I'm saying, is that equal whack too, or just?
No, it's all right though, but it's still, you know, it's all right, but it's not
no, it's
great.
still not good.
I'm not calling you back. They wonder why I don't call them all the
the time.
calling them back though.
Yeah, they wonder why I don't call them like
But you don't think you could coach that? Like,
I was never coach. You too old to coach. I'm not coaching you. Tag me out, coach. I'm not coaching you. Nigga. Get out of here.
y'all would do that? Like, you gotta let somebody know you like?
I'm very old. I'm 42 and divorced. I'm very old to coach. A nigga, like, I'm sorry. I used to coach my ex-husband. I'm not coaching any fucking more ever. No, some new stuff, yes, but like, if you're whack, I can't coach you. I'm not doing that. Yes, Sia.
Can you be coached?
I want to be coached. Like, if you like something, I mean, listen. I'm still doing things. Not today because I'm celibate. I'm celibate right now. But last year, I was doing new things.
It's only been 7 days in the new year.
I was doing new things, Theo. Like, you have been proud of your girl. I was doing new things, and I definitely, like,
So you basically saying you coach?
I am definitely, like, on some trying shit.
So why you wouldn't coach the person a little bit?
No. Coachable is different from trying new things. Coachable is like, I don't like the way you ride. Like, give you good. That's different. I ain't doing that. Like, I don't even want to fucking talk to you no more. If we ain't meshing, and I don't want to do that. But
they might not know what you really like.
No, if you don't. Excuse me?
New things? What's new things?
Huh?
You tried. You told us a lot.
I just try new things from what I've done before. Fuck, why you on my business? David Floyd, please split this motherfucker out. I love David Floyd though, but today he acting up. Today he is acting up.
What do y'all say about? I do know one or two couples that where I don't know what's going on, but they said they hadn't had sex in like a year.
Bye. First of all, we're not having sex. If we're not having sex in a week or so, like, there's a problem. If somebody, I don't know what you're doing, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Like, I don't like that. No, there's something going on with you. And if we're not
well, how old are they?
2 days.
No, if we're not talking.
They're like late.
Not because they had surgery or they're not feeling good. I'm talking
about. I was saying the older couples, okay, but they young.
No, they're young. And it's not a real reason.
Have sex every week.
Are sick.
So you gonna leave somebody at work for 6 months?
What?
You gonna leave somebody when you 50 years old?
No, that's different. We're not talking.
No, he said they were in their 30s.
What's the barrier?
Wait, that's a good reason.
Can I have enough sex? And then I have too much sex.
You're only supposed to 40.
Yeah.
That's a barrier.
I
am 40, and
what do you mean?
I'm taking it everywhere like that.
You got crazy.
Who said that?
When you're 30, what? You want to chill and relax?
No, when you're 40, 50, 45.
Women are in their peak.
Nah, I think in your 20s you just be doing whatever. In your 30s you figure it out. In your 40s you know what the fuck you want.
They're high libido, I'm high libido. I think that's
When you're 50, you just
That's why I fuck with y'all old niggas.
He takes some vitamins.
you just want to smoke.
He's right. He takes some vitamins.
Fuck around. No.
Good get some Viagra.
Exactly. So wait, so what about these pills? You just said get the Viagra. So what do y'all think? This is going off topic a little bit. Bear with me for a second. So what do you guys think about men? I'm sure all of you in here have taken a pill.
I've never taken a pill.
All of y'all take a pill. Like, this he looking at me like, bitch, don't include me in that shit. But all right, but there are these pills that a lot of guys are taking. I have friends that I know that they be at the gas station taking them and whatever. Are you supposed to like kill yourself keeping that up with somebody? Or do you just one day just tell them like, yo, I took the pills, bitch. Today I'm not taking it. Today I'm not taking it, so you're gonna get this.
You put pressure on somebody, I gotta have sex with you every week.
See, that's the problem. You're not supposed to.
I mean, I want to have sex more than every week. Like, I want to have sex
Every day.
The beginning of my celibacy journey was very rough.
Hey, you said the movies, you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but at the same time, you want your
I had to cancel my Pornhub subscription because I had to know.
Nah, you know.
I did. I really
What?
did.
Nah.
You laughed at me.
Hey,
Cancel that shit. Because I started going into that and doing my own thing. And I was like, no, it's not celibacy. I'm still getting off. Stop.
Okay.
Stop. I gotta be all the way zoned in. Focus.
You are strong as hell right now.
Off the record.
I am. I think I really am. And I'm proud of myself too. And niggas be calling me and I'm like, ew.
Round of applause. Keep going.
Ew. Okay. Stop trying to like. It doesn't feel like what you're giving. Yeah, it did. No one joined in.
That's good.
Hey, question. What was your celebrity crush when you was in high school?
Wait, where did this question come from?
That's what it's Go ahead. I mean, who was like your celebrity?
Where did this come? We were just talking about this earlier. I'm not telling you why.
Because what if that person showed up during that time?
Oh, okay. We're not doing that. Cause I met my celebrity crush. I used to like Nelly. I used to like a few people. Keith Murray. I used to like a lot of like rap. Like 50 Cent is like my favorite fucking person in the world. Met him. I don't jump people bones like because like that's not my thing. Yes.
Most beautiful
thing.
It's just like that. I get in, yeah.
Nah, definitely. No, that was definitely one of my favorite people, honestly. And we were talking about him the other day when I was down and Strong Arm People, so that was crazy. But let's move along, guys. Let's move along. I wanted to ask you guys, I know you saw Kanye and Kim like separated and Kanye's dating somebody else, but he hired a photographer to follow him around and this new person that he just met to make, the story is to make his ex jealous. Who knows why? I thought it was weird. I could tell before I even heard the story that he hired somebody to follow him around because you're in a hallway by yourselves, but somebody's taking a picture of you. You're like looking at her and she's
taking good pictures like that.
Quality pictures, high-res pictures. You know. So I was just like, how far are we going to make someone jealous? Like,
Well, then he got a house across the street.
That's what they said.
He did.
I don't think he was doing it to make it jealous, but damn, she was bad though. I can't even
You
lie
like
to
her?
you, bro. I don't think I like her, but I don't know.
I think she's bad.
Compared to her, she bad. So I feel like if you wanted to make her jealous, that would be a good compliment.
Nah, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
What makes her not bad?
I don't think so. I think she was too basic. Like when I was watching her,
What makes her bad
I was watching her and I was like, you're basic.
Who, the new girl?
Yeah, the new girl.
Oh, I don't think the new girl bad at all.
At all.
Wow.
Basic.
though? Hey, what? I'm trying to last movie.
Hey, but that basic coochie be good.
Basic coochie good. Oh, here go birthday boy over there with his fucking ad-libs and shit. Basic coochie good. I don't think so. I don't know so. But how far are we going? Is that... because I actually think that we do that in a sense. With Instagram is a form of doing stuff like that. We want to floss, we want to live our best lives after a breakup.
Instagram is everybody highlight film.
Yeah.
We don't see no low lights on there.
What he's
We
doing,
never do.
what he's doing is working though, because we had not an incident, but because when it popped up that he was seeing somebody, the name came across. I didn't know who the fuck that was, so I was like, I googled it. She came in the room. She said, "Who you googling?"
All right, see,
she saw the name. She was like, "See, that's that shit." See, and it worked because Kanye. He's making you Google. He's making you talk.
He does. I think he's a genius when it comes to that. Yeah, I think it is.
She called me out. She's like, "Oh, see, he got you Googling this bitch." I was like, "Damn."
I didn't say all that.
Yeah, he did.
But
But no, I feel like that's like you said, like Mac was saying, like Instagram is the highlights. Yes, but we always want to show out and be at the top when we separate. We want to show like all the good stuff and how we living our best life.
But you see, they got the little song or filter. They got the little words now. It shows like, show you at your lowest point and nobody knew it. Like now they're starting to like implement things like that and people are showing those videos of, I guess when they wear
I like those. Yeah, when somebody was like, I
I was being evicted or something like that. You didn't know, and they were smiling in the video. They were doing something. I thought that was dope. Yeah, because you kind of want to see people in their real.
You want to see a combination of both. Like everybody's life ain't just always this. Because that helps inspire people when you see them, down and you see them come back up.
I mean, it's definitely inspiring, but it's just amazing that they're actually doing it because sometimes people are scared to like live their truth or say their truth, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So,
but then they never know who else they're reaching out there by even showing that. So, people like, damn, they may look at them like, I didn't even know they was going through something, like, you know what I mean? And here they was going through something as well. And then they're like, oh, okay, so I'm okay with that. Like, you know what I mean? And they got through it, so I could probably get through it too.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
But the last thing I wanted to pose to you guys is my kids put me on to this YouTuber, right? And I think his name is like Alan Boy Matthew. I can't remember his name honestly. But his videos are funny as hell, right? And one of the things he does is a loyalty test now. It's new. Where he is in the mall. You know what I'm talking about? Alright. He's in the mall, he's in wherever in the streets, and he's bum rushes couples.
And they make them switch phones.
Yeah.
I seen one today actually. It was like two cousins or something. I seen.
Or the cousins or something like that. It's like call her man or something like that.
Yeah. And see they hang out with her.
Yeah. Okay, that was one. Okay. But the couples are hilarious, and you actually always telling me I read body language. I know you do too. And before anything, my daughters have seen them already. So when they're showing me the funny ones, I'm like, oh, she's the one that can't be trusted. He can't. Like, how you know? I'm like, look at how his face. No, when as soon as they say, they're like, yeah, we loyal, we love each other. They like, we're gonna switch phones. The one that's not loyal.
It's a little hesitation.
And one was twice. And both of them, not even hesitate, they kind of look around. Like their eyes go left, right. They start thinking inside, like, oh shit, right? But it's so crazy. My question to y'all is, how many of you in here, we have a real life couple right here.
Yo.
Another one right here.
So you want to take out the phone?
No, I don't want to do that. She's not a fan of that, but he ready, but she not. The eyes are left and right, guys. But no, I wanted to know how many of you guys would actually do it. Now they really doing it. They doing a loyalty. Get the camera on them. Get the camera on them. We're doing a real life loyalty.
Y'all have to do it.
I don't trust their asses though. Because a real cheater will delete after they send. I'm just saying. Because I did say that to my kids. Like, why did what? I used to cheat. I used to cheat. I used to ask that cheat. I don't cheat anymore. I would never do that anymore, honestly. That shit is not even cool anymore.
She just opened the phone.
And it doesn't matter who's on the. That was one of the guys said, he was like, you my screensaver. She was like, it don't matter if I'm a screensaver. What's behind that?
I could like.
Did you feel like you cheated?
I can only go through the phone all the time. Huh?
No, I was gonna say, did you cheat because you felt like you were being cheated on?
No, I wanted to cheat before I felt like I was cheating on. I wanted to I was preemptive back in the days. I was young. I was young though. I definitely was. I was being like. I know that, and I always say that. I own my shit. I definitely was like, oh, you're not gonna catch me out there. So I'm gonna say I did something before. You know, it was just stupid, but it is what it is. I'm not like that no more. I'm a new woman. So yeah, no, but my thing is this, and I don't know about if you guys agree. I don't want to be with someone that I feel like I have to go through your phone and all that shit. Like, that's not even my thing.
If I gotta go through your phone, I don't need to fuck with you, yo.
Yeah, I have a friend.
I'm like, you're falling in love with men too.
Yeah,
I'm like.
I have a friend that's married now. I have a friend that's married, and she and her husband. She's cheating, but she and her husband. She's cheating. She definitely is cheating, and she and her husband are married probably 2 years now, but she always deletes her stuff, which, like I said, but my thing was, well, why do you delete? I said, well, why are you deleting all your stuff? She was like, well, because, we switch phones every so often. She goes, but my point is, why is he going through your phone?
Oh.
Aren't you in a relationship? You're not even supposed to, I don't want to be in no shit like that.
He suspects something, that's why.
I want to be in no shit, checking phones.
She's cheating, but he suspects something. So
I don't want to be in that shit. Like, if I gotta check your phone, I got more shit to worry about in my life. Like, I don't want to have to worry about a man. Like, I don't want to do that. Like, I want to trust that. I just want to trust it. I don't even want to do all that. But that's why I want it done. Like, if somebody, like, lies to me about something, and people always say I'm cuckoo or whatever, but I will ghost. I guess they say ghost, but I just stop talking to someone. Whatever, for what you want.
Don't lie to this nigga.
But I don't want you, if you lie to me about anything, like now, if you lie to me about anything and I'm talking to you, dating, whatever, and you lie about anything or just do something that I'm out. Like, I don't even want to. That's right, they go show up.
Well, at least let them know what they did.
And see, that was their thing, because let them know. Because people will text me and they keep harassing me, and I'm like, I don't need to. Just know that
they
I don't
harass you so they don't know why you not picking up. So
no more.
They don't know you're not fucking with them. You never told them. So
I said, just know that I don't fuck with you no more.
They don't know that.
They know because I ain't answering their fucking phone calls.
That's why they keep texting. They do a phone book. And they make a whole bunch of reasons why.
Because they see me on Instagram.
They make a whole bunch of reasons why you ain't.
They see a whole lot of shit going on.
Let me text her again.
They see a whole lot of
She
shit
might have been
going
in the shower. I'm going to text her again.
Nah, they crazy. But it's been real, y'all. We're going to close out. We want to thank you all for coming out to our first show of the new year 2022. Shout out to the Lab TV, Screen Mob, Official Legendary Visions, the Org, okay? Y'all motherfuckers is here, yes. But we love Gene the most. Dr. Tasha, DL Blaze. Oh, and congratulations to Rick. Young and traveling massages, young and traveling.
Congratulations.
He has babies. He's always here doing massages and stuff. We be having massages, showing you this.
Got a quick Mac
He has
question though.
babies.
A quick Mac
Could
question.
I even ask it after? Good.
Favorite John Madden moment?
We don't have one.
Have you ever had
Yeah,
a
right?
cross with him?
Did you?
Well, no, he was an announcer when I played.
But you get a point, like,
Yeah, I know. I know you on. You know, you just recently was on.
Oh, the latest Madden I'm on. They brought keep certain players back.